Hello friends, this is Cara-Renee with B.Reborn Art and Healing. Here I am to do the part 2 of my journal folio project that you would have already seen on my YouTube channel. I ran out of time to be able to decorate the front. I'm not doing anything super elaborate, just really basic. But this is what the folio looks like on the center, excuse me. So we've got a pocket here, we've got a pocket here, this notepad that we made. That's got 16 pages in it, and it's got the eyelet to hold it nice and tight, and a little bit of sari silk, and then just a little bit of ephemera here and here. And then this is the front. So we're going to decorate the front, and we're also going to create some tags and other things to put in the pockets. So I've already prepped the stuff for the most part, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Hopefully this will be kind of short. I do need to kind of move my camera, I think, because I had to move it a little bit, and it seems a little bit wonky when I try to hold things up. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. So I decided I had picked this out as to use as a pocket, like I did on this one here, but I decided I wanted to leave this exposed, so I decided not to. So I thought I'd make a tag out of this. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And I think the tag size is going to be just fine. So I am going to back it with some coffee dyed paper. This is from my stash. I've only done coffee dyeing a couple of times, and I absolutely adore it. So this side is pretty dark, so I'm going to go ahead and put the back down here. So we're going to go ahead and use art glitter glue to go ahead and adhere that. Sorry, I'm off screen. My computer, I mentioned in the video previous that my sewing machine was in a really wonky place that made it really hard for me to kind of just turn and use my sewing machine to do some stitching. So I did shift it this morning before I sat down to do this video. So now my computer, where I view myself on the screen, is a little bit to the right. So it's going to be a little tricky for me to stay in frame here. So I'm going to work hard at that. My sewing machine is in a happier place, and hopefully I will be able to use it more than I have in the past. So I'm going to go ahead and just get some glitter glue on here all around the edges, if it'll come out. Goodness gracious, already plugged up. We haven't even started. I did get one of those toppers that you can get on Etsy, so I'm looking forward to receiving that because I always lose my pin. And I've tried putting my pin inside of one of these, but it breaks off, and then it leaves that little ball at the top of the pin inside of that cap. So I decided to go ahead and just splurge and get that glue topper. It's really cute. So I think I got the one that has the fairies on it, so I'm pretty sure that's the one I ordered. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down. I'm going to go right to the edge so that I don't have to waste this paper. I may have to trim a little bit, but that's okay. So just rubbing that down really well, and then turning it over and doing the back. And then we'll cut it into tag shape in just a moment. So let me grab some scissors here. I'm going to shift this because my camera, I'm going to move it closer here. Hopefully that will help. It just seems a little bit strange and wonky, so there we go. So we've got that. Before I cut that into a tag, I'm going to need to back some of these other elements because I actually cut up the cover of this Stamperia paper pad, and I did link that in the previous video where I got this Stamperia Blues selection or collection, but I'll be sure to link it again. So I'm going to go ahead and back these as well. So I've got just a couple of small journaling cards, a tag for the front pocket, and then another journaling card. So I think I wanted this side with the little twine ribbon. So let's see how much of this we can get on here. On this one piece of coffee dyed paper. Looking forward to doing some more coffee dyeing. It's summer now, and I've got so much time on my hands, I don't know what to do with myself. So I'm going to get some of that stuff done that's a little bit harder to do when I'm working. So here we go. Let's again try to save the paper here. Get that one there. Turn it over, give it a good press. I love how pale this coffee dyed paper turned out. It's just perfect. Whoa, let's drop that right on the top of that tag. So let's get this one up here. Grab my towel really quick here. Got some oozing out here. There we go. I might have to trim that one up a bit. That's okay. I really loved this paper, so I wanted to use every bit of it that I could. I still have some more pages left, but I wanted the cover because it had the envelope that I'm cutting out. What did I do with that? What did I do with the envelope? That's for my front. I think it's this one right here. That's okay. It's this one right here. It's going to be coffee dyed back, but that's okay. I had it turned over so I couldn't tell that that's what it was. Silly me. Just one more here. I think I wanted this side, yeah. I hope you guys are all having a good summer. So far, so good for me. Really feeling like I can breathe for a little while and just kind of wander and do my own thing. I don't have any kids at home. They're all grown, and spend some time with my kids and grandkids, but a lot of time at home, so which is okay. All right, so let's go ahead and cut these out. We'll ink the edges of all these as well. Get them cut out. Let's get this stuff out of the way. Except I don't want my pen to get buried. Put that back on my glue here. I can find the hole. Oh, for goodness sakes. All right. So let's go ahead and get this inked up. My vintage photo archival ink. There we go. Let me grab some extra stuff here. I apologize, I didn't think to do that before. So I'm going to grab my stickers, my washi stickers, and my just a variety of words. Yeah. So I have all my embellishments in these little photo cases, and I have them all stacked nearby me, which makes them super convenient. I probably would have done better if I planned this a little bit more, but could have been a little bit more creative and interesting, but that's okay. I did pull this little lace, which I'll be using for the tag, and then a piece of burlap that I'm going to put behind the tag. But it's got this adhesive back, so I think I'm going to pull that off because then I can fray the edges a little bit. So this is what's going to go on the front, is I'm going to put this and that journal card, that little envelope. But again, I do want this to be able to fray a little bit, so I'm going to pull this apart. I know it's got a sticky back because I've used it before. Just trying to get it off here. My nails are very hard, or my lack of nails have made my life interesting of late. I can't seem to pull anything. Goodness. Come on. You can do it, Renee. Oh, goodness. This is crazy. There we go. Sorry, off camera there. Okay. I like the raw burlap because then I can make it fray on the edges just like a real piece of burlap rather than being all kind of neat and tidy. So I'm going to put that on there. So I'm going to use I think I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac on this just because it's a fabric-y material. So I'm going to go ahead and let that drain down to the top, and I'm going to do this. This side is a little bit sticky from that adhesive, so I'm going to, there we go, perfect. I'm going to go ahead and glue this on. I had talked about, oh, I've got something black on here on my tip. Interesting. I must have something in the bottom of my cup that's yucky. So again, we're just going to put this, I'm going to kind of put it down towards the bottom, not really close to the bottom. Go ahead and pat that. Ooh, glue oozing through. Go. That'll be okay. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this envelope down, but we want to leave it as a pocket, so I'm going to only glue the 3 sides. So as you can see, I didn't need that paper. I'm going to just use, oh, I'm putting it on burlap, so probably good to use the Fabri-Tac again. There we go. And I think I'm going to put a pull in this. I didn't think about that until now, but I am going to do that. Give me just a second, guys. I can grab it without getting glue on myself now. Come on. There we go. Yeah. I like the pull. I think it looks really nice. So I'll put that down there. Oh, I like that. It's really simple. Let's try to slide that over a little bit. Make it more even. There we go. Okay. So now we've got our little tag, and I do want to put a little bit on this. So let me set this stuff aside while we work on the tag. So I am going to use this little bit of lace, but I also thought it would be fun to use some other lace and words to make this a little bit more interesting. Got some little bit of fabric and got this lace that I cut up a garment, so I've got this kind of really pretty loose lace, just kind of nice. I don't want it to be too bulky though, so I like that. And let's see if we can find, I'd love to find another piece of this lace, but I'm not sure if I have it here in this bin. I may have to walk over to the other side of the room and find it. It doesn't have to be that kind. I kind of like this. This is one that I cut up, but I kind of like that it's kind of stringy, so maybe we'll use that. Put a little bit of lace up here. Doesn't match though. I'm a matchy person, so I don't know. Junk journaling might not be my thing. It might not be my thing because I really fight against that matchy thing. I think what I don't like is I don't like this color lace with this, so let's see what we can do here. Just kind of go like that, and then that way we can use this lace on the top. Maybe, yeah, let's just do it. I don't know what I want. Go ahead and put some glue down here. This is supposed to be just a really simple and easy project. That's taking me a while here. Go ahead and cut this off. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. So then I think what we'll do is we'll put this on top, like that, kind of just a layered look here. So let me see if it's going to go in this. Oh, this is sticking because of the burlap glue. There we go. It's pretty bulky there at that juncture, so I don't think that's going to work. Let's go ahead and put this pull on here. Something a little bit decorative. There we go. I like that. Maybe we can find a button. I think a button would be really pretty there because I think this is going to get too busy, and I just want it to be simple. So let's see if we can find a word to put on this tag. Beautiful things. There it is. I'm going to go ahead and ink this around the edges. And again, because I'm using Fabri-Tac, I'm putting it on fabric, I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac. Sorry, I just had a moment where I decided I want to grab another piece of that brown fabric that I have. This one. I want a little bit bigger piece, so. And this is also from a garment. It's really cool to recycle your clothing to use in your junk journal. Yeah, I like that. Let's go ahead and get this on. I like the textile stuff, so this really suits me, and the layers really suit me. I love layers. As a mixed media artist, that's primarily what I do. The layers are everything to me. So we're just going to put beautiful things right there and call that tag good. It's nice and simple. I do want to see if I can find a button, so let me get my button thing here. See if I can just quickly find a bluish button or a creamish button. There it is. Oftentimes I would go ahead and sew it on, but for today I'm not. So I'm just going to put it on top of here. There we go. Okay, the tag is done. We'll assemble that here in a little bit. So now we have our other bits here. So we have this journaling card that I I realize that it's going to go this way, so this is going to be sideways, but it's okay because a person can write on it this way. So I'm going to go ahead and make it a tag because that's kind of what I had in my mind to do. So I'm just going to cut my corners here and do the little flippy technique so that I can get them even. Okay, let's go ahead and ink this up again. And I'm going to do similar. I don't really want to get my crop-a-dial out, so I'm going to go ahead and do another little pull here. But I do want to get a word on this as well, so let's see what we can find. Just be you. I like that. Actually, I want something with adventure. We have something with adventure on it. Yep, right there. It's getting warm in here. I turned the air conditioner off because it was like a refrigerator in my studio, but now I'm really warm. I'm gonna have to turn it back on. I think we'll go ahead and put just want this to be, you know what, I'm gonna get a couple of little scraps here. Just a second, guys. Just from my little scrap bin of papers, just to get maybe a little bit of music page or book page to put behind this, just to create some layers. And this is a piece of rice paper. I think I'll use that. And oh, maybe this. Do need a little bit of book page, so let me see if I can find something in here. Got music pages. I'll just use the music page. So I'm going to go ahead and tear that a little bit. I'll do a little bit of layering on this. I really like that effect, so I'm going to go ahead and ink these pieces up similar to what I did over here on this side. And this is from a side of a page where the page ended up being too big after I stitched it, and so I cut it off. And so I thought, wow, this will be a nice little scrappy thing. So yeah, I like that. Put a little bit of this on it too, except I don't want to cover all that beauty up. I love the layered, I said that before, didn't I? I love layers. It just really, really speaks to me, so. My tag looks crooked though. Not sure what that's about. Is it crooked? Oh, it's just my eyes. It's not crooked. Oh, I wanted to use a little bit of this rice paper. I forgot. I guess that'll wait for another time. And then I've got my little scrap of stitched paper here. Oh, I like that. I like that side better. It's just stuff that's pleasing to the eye, you know, when you look at something and it's like, you know, it just looks so dimensional. I just love that. Okay, and then we'll put adventure on here as well. So we put it up here. Sorry, I didn't realize I was so low in my view here. I like that. Perfect. So we're going to put another little pull thing on here, and then this tag will be done as well. This lace is kind of bulky, but I think it's going to be okay for this project because it's not actually going in a journal. It's going to be kind of an add-on. So I think it's going to be fine. There we go. I have a little bit too much here on the back, so I'm going to trim that a bit. Get my scissors stickier. There we go. Awesome. I love that. I think we need a button on this one too, just because we have buttons and buttons are fun. So let's find a different one. Yep, right there. Put it on the lace here. Okay. Perfect. I love the simplicity. This is not my normal color palette. I'm definitely a shabby chic, grungy kind of girl in terms of my art. So I really like the simplicity and the neutral colors here. Very different for me. So we're going to go ahead and put this in there. I think that's really pretty. And then I think we're safe to go ahead and put this tag in the front now. Get it in there. That burlap is a little tricky. I'm not going to put it all the way in because I should have actually put this up higher, but I didn't. So I guess we'll stick it in for now, but we'll pull it out later. So we have two more pieces, and this is just basic stuff. I think I am going to round the corners. I really love that look. So I'm going to round the corners on these journaling cards. And then we'll be done in about 30 minutes. So that's a win. I might just put a little word on the front of these and call it good. I really like this one. I think I'm going to make it stand up tall. So let's see what we have that we can use there. Embrace the possibilities. That's too big. You can't really go wrong with words, though. How about blessed? I like blessed. There we go. Really simple. Simple is sometimes really good. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Fabri-Tac because there's really no need to use my art glitter glue, because there's no reason to use the Fabri-Tac since I'm not gluing to fabric. Do we want it up here on the ribbon? Yeah, I think so. I like that. So that is one that can sit in here. Blessed. I like this. So one more word and then we will be done. I like this. Complete in this moment. Let's see if this is too long. Nope, it's just right. I'm going to ink this up really quick. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know that there are so many other people that you could be viewing on YouTube that have, years of experience in this kind of paper crafting, but I'm just so grateful that you stopped by and you watched the video. I know that I'm a little rough around the edges in this arena, but I hope that you'll stick around and just craft with me. Get your stuff out. This folio was super, super easy. And I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. I plan on doing some more just to kind of have a stockpile of them. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and stick this last one in, and I think I'm going to stick it behind this because I don't really have, these are all the tuck spots that I have because, oh, I guess I could put it over here even though the paper pad is there. That would work. Yeah, maybe this one should go over here. Ta-da! There we go, because it can stick up. Blessed. Yay. Let's put this one in here. Forgot about this pocket. There we go. Yay. Thanks again for stopping by and watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed and you got some inspiration. Thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.